Hello everyone. How are you? It is Monday, and once again we are doing MS-DOS Monday, continuing our playthrough of Ultima 7, the Black Gate, but it's a special Monday because today, at least in terms of my streaming schedule, is the start of December. December being, as you can see on my fancy t-shirt here, ta-da! An initiative in the DOS retro community set up by Artyom Havoc, so that we get to all play DOS games throughout December, which I was going to do anyway, mostly. Look out for a possible special stream tomorrow or Wednesday. James, hello ma'am, how are you? Poppy, yes, Poppy is here. She's on the bit of the sofa that gets the nice breeze, because it is hot and sweaty here, as you well know, ma'am. It's been raining off and on, but just a little bit, you know, just to up the humidity. It's not enough to cool things down. How are you, ma'am? Let's give ma'am a shout out first of all. Everyone should go check out Mamela. She is a fellow member of the Stream Shed. Wait, I said the old name again, damn it. I was going to then segue into that, but that works, that's a segue. The area of Discord, formerly known as the Stream Shed, but now known as Shedford Hollow. Exciting news, we've done a bit of a rebrand to represent that it's grown more than just a single building now, it's an entire community. So, yeah, we've got fancy new digs. Please go check them out. And, yeah, I think that covers it. We're doing December for all this month. Fancy new Discord. It is hot. James' tiredness. We often say how tired I am, and I don't know, I've been okay today. I did sleep in a lot. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm feeling a bit of energy now that we're sort of wrapping up the year, and maybe I can take some time off of work and just completely dump my brain of all of that work nonsense that I have to remember for the sake of my job. And yeah, we're actually also coming close to the end of Ultima 7, the Black Gate. Part 1 of Ultima 7. There will be a part 2. But it's starting to look like there's nothing else to do in the game really except go and finish the main quest. There's something to look forward to, energy that otherwise hides the rest of the year. Yeah. It's been a bit of a slog this year, not gonna lie, but we're getting to the end. We can mark that occasion off on our calendars, we can take a break and relax. Relaxing is good. Relaxing is very good. Honestly, I would prefer to take my work leave off during a time of year when it's cooler. I don't really like the obligation that, you know, just because work's shutting down over the Christmas period, we all have to take our leave off at that point. But at this point, I'm keen for a break no matter what, so let's go for it. Have a quick close-up of Poppy. I set up the Poppy cam at the absolute last minute here. Bit blurry, bit out of focus. I'm going to make myself a proper autofocus button that I can hit here rather than push things on the camera. But okay, I'll take the headphones off and I'll do that. Now it's a bit better. Quite alert and awake today. There's all sorts of fun things going on outside, like birds and rain and thunderstorms. Yes. I know what people come to this stream for. It's not me. She's got a new collar now, which you absolutely cannot see because of her fluff. But I got her a little green collar to replace the pinkish purpley one that she managed to break. She goes through them at about a rate of 1 a year. Yeah. Right. Game time. Hey it actually captured it for once. So I've been filling out the spellbook a little. It's not completely full now, but we have a lot of the other spells that we really haven't bothered to use, but we had all that gold from having gambled our way into Buccaneer's Den, and I thought, you know, these icons for the individual spells are all so very pretty. I would like to just fill them all out. And we bought this spell. Rudium from Cove was kind enough to sell us a spell called Armageddon. I wonder what it does. But perhaps we'll find out that later after we beat the game. Speaking of, I think we're kind of decked out and ready to beat the game. Our avatar has maximum stats for an avatar, if we're not completely abusing the Serpent Venom. Yolo is not doing too badly for an old man. We could probably train him up a little bit, but he's doing okay. He's got a combat of 30. 20 whole hit points. Spark is our little Ubermensch with a strength of 245, so he's fine, but he is a bit hungry right now. It's annoying. Jana, we still haven't found a replacement magic Gorget, but honestly I don't think that's a big issue because again she can carry 406 stones with her exceptionally high strength. Sentry is the only one we haven't, aside from Yolo, who we haven't abused the Serpent Venom with, but he's been training up a bit and got decent stats there, yeah. I was thinking what we could do before we go to the Isle of the Avatar to face the Guardian once and for all. We have a score to settle. Early on in the story, there was a quest to go down to Dungeon Destard, which is known to be completely empty, and retrieve a small cache of Fellowship funds. We went there and we were repeatedly killed by dragons, and we never did completely get to the end of the dungeon, where I know there is a little bit of extra treasure. It's not like we really need the treasure, but just as a sort of test of our strength, I figured, hey, we could go kick those dragons' asses, if they have asses, and you just sort of make sure that we are actually definitely ready for the endgame. Oh, and speaking of tests of strength, we could go do that. I think the person's there. Kitty! Kitty. Let me pet you. Yeah, kitty, kitty. I think the fairground peoples, meow. Armageddon, yes. It's definitely a perfectly normal spell. Here we have Test of Strength. Art thou an avatar? Well, we art. Avatar wins a dragon. I think he's just dropped it in our inventory. Yeah, here we go. Stuffed toy dragon. The ultimate prize for having a strength of 60. Alright, let's go. Interestingly enough, no amount of strength will help us pull the sword from the stone. See if thou art the next Lord of Britannia. Thou art not. The sword and the stone are one object. It's too heavy to move, but if we hack mover it, you can see that it's just the one item. And the party's getting hungry again. She can carry 406 stones, but not that. No, not that. Alright, let's find a place to sit down and eat. Hey, it's Shimino. Our old companion who we are not taking with us. Let's have cake. This could be our final meal. So let's indulge in all of these nice pastries and things. Probably not going to be our final meal. I mean, this party is ravenous. Okay, get into the other bag. More bread. Right. Pastries. I made us cottage pies tonight. Oh, nice. If you're thinking of influencing my dinner choices, Manila, joke's on you. I have already prepared what my dinner will be tonight. I've got a bread baking in the bread maker, so that will be nice. Cheese, essentially? Yes, very tasty. Boy, do you want some sausages? Yeah, okay. That's surely enough to sate everyone's appetite. Maybe we should buy some more food. This young, lovely tavern wench is sexy and sweet. What's your name? Jeannette, at thy service. What is it you do? I work for Lucy at the Blue Boar. I serve food and drinks. It's the viewer's job to influence the streamer or just make them hungry, yes. If there's anything thou wouldst like, please say so, and I shall give thee a discount if thou dost buy from me. Jeannette and Lucy are in a bit of a friendly competition as to how much food they can sell. What wouldst thou like to buy? Let's buy some mutton. Mutton is good. Mutton sells for 5 gold for 1 portion. Does that sound like a fair price? Yes. How many wouldst thou like? Let's buy a bunch. A dozen. Thou dost not have enough gold for that. Wouldst thou like something else? No. Okay. Bye. Farewell. Did I splurge all of my gold on spells? Yes, we have 40 gold to our name. Well, maybe we can raid that dragon horde and do something about that. Although in terms of hordes, let's face it, our own horde is probably going to be much bigger than the dragons. But all of these nice boxes full of gold and jewels. But yeah, let's go. Let's go do some adventuring and kick some scaly dragon butt as a test before we go defeat the Guardian once and for all. And I do apologize if the microphone is picking up any hissing. I have several fans pointed at me. And that's just how it's gonna be. Is the entrance? Yes, it is. If we can land this thing. Fine. Also, you will hear cars honking and things like that outside because that's just an artifact of where I live, and I have the door open so that we can get some fresh air. Wolves? Wolves! To battle! Who else is attacking us? Oh no, the deer is attacking! Oh, it ran off. It's fine, we probably do have enough food. Right, now, how about we cast some protective spells for once? Let's do... Does it protect all? Or is that mass might that I'm thinking of? Protect all, here we go. Is that where the bird came from? I had a bird before and didn't know where it would be. Well, there are birds outside now, but also sometimes in the game you get these little chirpy bird noises. So, not sure. Could have been real. Could have been the game. Alright, we've cast Protect on everyone, just in case we get ganked. We're gonna go through this dungeon like we did before. Kill a bunch of dragons. Spark, stop running away. You didn't drop anything, did you? They love to run into the corner and drop their gear. Alright, we're safe. Dragon, no gems. Dragon gems. Sentry's protection and Giant's protection have already worn off. These spells don't seem to last very long. There's the old fellowship funds that we were supposed to retrieve early on. There's a big stack of caltrops that we found. Yep, I remember this bit. Ow, we managed to walk into some more anyway. Devs just love the invisible caltrops trick. Thankfully they don't do that as much in Part 2, Serpentile. But Serpentile has its own tropes that we will discover. Notably, Serpentile just loves putting items onto pedestals as a puzzle mechanic. Hoarding diamonds, even though I don't really need to. Let's do a health check. One of the nice things about the Exalt engine that is a modern remake of the Ultima VII engine is you can put health bars on the bottom of the screen so you can see at a glance how healthy your party is. Then again, I do really love the fact that the Ultima VII interface is really minimalist, and ordinarily there's absolutely nothing on screen except the game world. It's really kind of nice and innovative for the time. Yeah, we're good. Okay, here we go into the big room with the many, many dragons. Can I cast a spell to end this quickly, perhaps? I haven't really used spells to their full potential, I think. And if we did something like... Well, let's do mass... Mass death. That sounds good. Hey, why did everyone run away? Hey, Iola, that's your crossbow. Okay, so mass death has hurt me more than it's hurt anyone else. Like, the whole party is down to 2 hit points. That's amazing. Yellow, that's your crossbow. Did anyone else drop something in the panic? Yeah, so mass death really is like mass death. I don't care who's holding these items. So, let's try like a mass heal instead. That would be good. Poison. Great heal. Heal. Some of our party members can only get the regular heal, because if we heal them too much, they will get kind of stuck. I myself would love a great heal. That's great. Another thing Serpentile gives you is a shortcut B to open your spellbook, which is invaluable. Lines up for a heal. Oh yes, sure. Mem. Yeah. There you go. Now, is everyone okay after that interesting battle? Well, I'm not okay because I'm down to 0 mana. All that healing has really taken it out of me. So we're going to have to rely on hitting people with sticks. Unless perhaps the black sword with the trapped demon inside. Yes, master, what dost thou seek of thy servant? Arcadian asks you in a deep, harmonic voice. I need your powers. Which of my powers dost thou seek to use? I want my magic back, please. The blade croons quietly. Alas, master, my energies seem a trifle low. Perhaps if thou wert to find some creature to slay, my power would be sufficient. After all, I have needs just as thou dost. Yeah, I think to restore his magic ability, we have to use the death ability on something. Which could work on a dragon, maybe. But he seems very picky about what it'll work on. As thou wish, master. I but seek to serve thee. Forgive me, master, but I shan't be leaving. However, thou mayst cease thy speaking, if thou dost wish it. That sword is insolent. Let's very carefully. That dragon seems to be running away from us, which is fine. Yes, master, blah 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 blah. Powers. Which of my powers? Death. Where is the corpse of which thou dost speak? The dark sword begins to vibrate in your hand. That thing. The shade blade croons softly. Move a little closer to the dragon, and I'll end its life for thee, master. Closer, huh? Okay. Fine. Whoop! Hey, there's a big shooting dragon breath about to hit me in the face. Faithful sword, yes. So, are you able to parry a dragon breath? Yes, master. What is it about that, huh? Powers. Which of my powers dost thou seek to use? Death. Where is the corpse of which thou dost speak? The dark sword begins to vibrate in your hand. The questions here, it's... Like, normally it wouldn't matter if I was just playing solo. I wouldn't be reading all of these out. And yet, you know, having this big, long conversation in the middle of a heated battle does seem a little weird. Dragon. Very well, master. If thou cannot dispatch this for thyself, I shall do it for thee. Whack. So happily, that actually worked. And maybe... is anyone... Okay, managed to take the dragon breath to the face this time. Dark sword, yes master. Powers, powers, magic. The blade croons quietly. Alas, my energies seem a trifle low. I think it wants me to kill humanoids. Bye. Or possibly it's just lying to me. Because, you know, it's a demon trapped in a blade. Not particularly happy about it. But we did manage to get to the treasure. I just want to move so I can carefully loot this without triggering any new enemy spawns. Gold nuggets, some gems. I'm not going to cache the gems in, they're too pretty. But we could cache the nuggets in. And we've got some gold bars which can be added to the pile. What I'm thinking of in terms of episodes is tonight we go defeat the Guardian. And if there's time we might derp around a bit and see like the alternative ending and what have you. Locked chest. Can we unlock it, please? And, you know, explore some of the secrets hidden in the game. Ah, here we go. We've got another spell book. So this spell book, which, to avoid confusion, I'll dump on you. It's interesting. It doesn't come with the basic cantrips all filled out. But it does come with a few odd little spells just randomly set inside it. This is one of the two other spellbooks you can legitimately find in the game, with the third, of course, being the cheaty one in the cheat room. Nothing second, circle, third, fourth. Fifth, it's got great heal and mass sleep. Sixth, it got field, and nothing there. So if you wanted to be frugal, you know, you could juggle both spellbooks and not pay extra for these spells. But honestly, I find it's nicer to just fill out your own spellbook. But we'll keep that for like decorating our home, which might come in next week's episode, where we'll have defeated the Guardian, and we'll just do like a house flipper episode for fun, to play the game how I used to play it back in the day with my sister, where we would just pick a place and want to move in and redecorate. And yeah, basically House Flipper before House Flipper was ever a thing. Is there anything else in here that we can get before we are obliterated by more dragons? There's a dead end, I think. Yep. Nice. Ultima VII House Flipper edition. Yes. Oh yes, more gemstones. Don't mind if I do. I'll probably stop off at home and drop these off somewhere, because there'll be more stuff to loot, paradoxically, on our way to the end game. Kill it. Kill it. They're much less of a threat now. It is very nice. If I were feeling vengeful, I might just hang around here and kill dragons for a bit to make up for all of the killing of us that they did. But there won't be any end to them. There's no way we can actually clear this place out. More shinies! Because the enemies will just keep respawning. And basically spawning as soon as we, you know, scroll a certain area into view. It's a bit unforgiving that way. Okay, sparks full of gems. I just thought those gemstones were ... and the dragon had nothing to say because it was dead. Kinda, yeah, it certainly didn't have much else to say. But no, that's a diamond, and these emeralds and things. They're very shiny, very nice. I'm a bit of a dragon myself, not just in terms of wanting to hoard things, but I did sign up for the Ultima Dragons back in the day, the UIDC. Haven't exactly participated a lot in the community, but it was, you know, something to do in the early days of the internet. You could sign up via email to be on a list somewhere that says, yes, you're part of the Ultima Dragons community. Oh my lord, we're getting full up of gemstones. Gonna have to do some inventory management. It was this way out, right? Yeah. Oh dear, I feel like I'm getting a sore throat. Thankfully, I don't think we'll be doing too much NPC dialogue this stream. We'll be mostly fighting. So that should be fine. Everybody on. We're going home. Strangely, we didn't trigger the flying carpet music this time. Okay, I think most of our boxes and things are kind of full up, but got some Cadlight chunks here we can throw the gemstones into as well. And Stuffed Toy Dragon, you're far too precious to be taken into the Guardian's lair. Let's find a place for you to hang out here in our treasure room. If you wouldn't mind. Okay, outside. You can guard the treasure room. Yes. Might be a lucky time to eat dinner. Was waiting for it to cool. Go ahead, Nim. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your dinner. I will sort all of this inventory out just to make some room before we go assault the Guardian's fortress. Actually, no, I do want some of these maybe, in case we run low on healing supplies. Technically we don't need the Orb of the Moons anymore because it doesn't work. Let's leave it here. Okay, that's it for the avatar. Yolo, you just had the foods and everything. Spark. Ah, yes. Honestly, I should just switch crates with him. It's just a compulsion in kind of any RPG that I play, really. I want to hoard all of the shiny gold stuff. It is pretty. Hold on to those, we can cash those in. At least we kicked those dragons' scaly tails and showed them who's the apex predator here. Green potion, sure. And yeah, it's time, I guess, to start thinking about what else we're going to be playing during December. Because even if we do like a wrap-up stream next week for Ultima 7 Black Gate, there's still the question of what we're playing next, and I hadn't put too much effort into thinking about that. In terms of the official chronology, the next thing to do would be Ultima Underworld 2. And I do have that, and I did play it back in the day, and got to a point where I was pretty much at the end game, and then got kind of stuck and lost, and wasn't sure what I was doing and what I was supposed to be doing next. So yeah, that's kind of a problem. Do I want to start the whole Ultima Underworld 2 from scratch? Do the whole, you know, long playthrough of it? I mean, maybe. It's a fun game. It's just I lament the fact that I have that save game where I'm pretty much decked out, but won't fit. Amazing. Why won't anything fit in this room anymore? Am I causing the game to explode? I feel like I am. The game is just like groaning under the weight of all the items it's keeping track of. Ah yes, I had this chest for all the other gold bars. Marvellous, marvellous. Oh yes, and Sentry had that extra fire sword that we just picked up, which is shiny, so it goes in the box. Alright, let's save, because hey. So yeah, that's an option for what we do next, is Ultima Underworld 2. And we could either start a really long play of it, or we could have a brief look at like where I was up to with my old save game, and we could try and puzzle out like what's left to do based on some walkthrough. I think that's an option, maybe. Cullfish, good day. How are you doing? Nice to see you. I missed your impromptu StarCraft stream, but yeah, good to see you. Cullfish here. I'm just going to give you a shout out because why the hell not? Been playing some StarCraft, which is very nice. And we are pretty much sorted now, I think, to go to the Isle of the Avatar and face Batlin and his cronies. Is there anything else we need? Like, do we have a bunch of supplies stashed somewhere that I'm like, oh, we'll probably never need to use this? stuff, got the Fire Doom stuff. Doing good. I've been re-recording bits of the StarCraft campaign where the audio is messed up so I can put the whole thing on YouTube. That's impressive. I mostly cannot be bothered to do any kind of video editing whatsoever for YouTube. I usually just throw these VODs up as is. Yeah, good on you. Close this actually because I don't want... Looking at something outside. Oh, just grey and overcast now. Hoping it will cool down a bit. Alright, let's do it. Let's go to the Isle of the Avatar. I am so not editing. I just didn't want to upload the ones where half of what I'm saying was cut off by their noise gate. Right. Early on when I did upload some things to YouTube, I ended up recording my voice with the PC, but also having my phone running and recording that way just as a backup recording that I could use in case of catastrophic failure. Nowadays, I just stream on Twitch, and then people will tell me if my audio sounds like shit. So that's great. I can fix it live. All right, we'll make a new save. I think we've got everything we need. Oh, you know what we can do just briefly? We have the cube that reveals people's lies and forces them to tell the truth, basically. And we've been using it on a few other Fellowship members. Why don't we use it on Batlin? That's a good idea, right? He's been lying to us this whole time. Hey, Batters. How's it going? Batlin's eyes narrow to red slits as he peers practically through you. Thou hast the cube! Thou cannot use it against me! With that, Batlin turns with a flourish and vanishes before your eyes. Counterspell? No, he's gone. Well, let's poke through his stuff. Empty box. That key just opens that chest, which we poked through already. Yeah, doesn't have much that's incriminating on him here. Who else can we talk to that will have a bit of cube text? There's Krog, or Clegg, down Intrinsic, the site of the murder. And it's sort of tangentially on the way, so let's go that way. Oh, and you know what? We never did check on the state of the whole impending astronomical alignment. Everybody's been saying that, like, in mere hours, the Guardian will be able to step through the gate, and time is of the essence, and we have to run quickly. Okay, yeah, that's kind of more alignment-y. Yeah, I can see it. Okay, PoppyCam, like, the Poppy has vanished. I do not know where she's gone. She might have gone to the bedroom, or maybe she's looking for some more food. But yeah, totally, this is impending urgency. Let's go. Just fly over the swamp, so nice. Fly over the Trinsic walls. And you know what? I wonder if we can actually claim our reward yet for investigating the murder from Mayor Finnegan. I think you can at this point in the game, even if we haven't killed Hook. Because we've basically got a lot of evidence. Hey, how you doing? I forget how this guy sounds. Hello again, Poggers, Clog asks. How may I help thee? Hello, Tree. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, so about the murder. The cube vibrates. Hook did a splendid job, did he not? Too bad I missed it. Had to keep up appearances and remain at home. Had to have an alibi. Really? And where is Hook now? The cube vibrates. He's the one who was assigned to kill Christopher. I do not know where he is now. I'm okay, thanks. Just working and hanging out. Good to catch you. Oh, good to see you too, Treacle. Everyone. This is Tree. She's a streamer who has recently joined our Shedford Hollow Council. And due to time zones, it's sometimes a little difficult to catch her, and it's far too tempting to just stay up quite late into the night, Australia time, to follow her stream. But do give her a follow if you feel like it. What else can we say? Crown Jewel? The cube vibrates. That's Hook's ship. And Christopher, the guy that was murdered. Christopher was a valued member of the Fellowship for some time. Unfortunately, we got into a petty argument last week. What was the argument about? Last week, Christopher stated that he wanted to leave the Fellowship. Canst thou imagine? Well, we simply attempted to speak with him and alter his decision. The van verbally assaulted me and my companions with no provocation. They've gone to Fellowship headquarters in Britain. They were here delivering Fellowship funds. Their names are Elizabeth and Abraham. Oh, we can't ask about them. What about Inamo? I did not know the gargoyle. Sounds as if he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It is a pity. Gold medallion scroll. No, I think that's about it. If there's anything else I may help thee with, Poggers, please let me know. Well, maybe we can put you in jail for being an associate of the murder, but probably not. Mayor Finnegan, we've solved the case. Yes, Avatar? Finnegan asks. I'm here to report on the murder. I'm satisfied with the report. Please carry on thine investigation, Avatar. Yeah, that's not the option I wanted. The murder? I hope thou art progressing on the murder investigation. Yes, we are. Claude basically just confessed. He's the Fellowship branch leader. Kind man. Uh-huh. Okay, well, maybe we can't claim our reward yet. The mayor nods his head at you and goes about his business. I think that's about it then. I don't know of many other people who respond differently when you have the cube in your possession. Let's just fly over to the Isle of the Avatar and kick some Guardian butt. Poppy was briefly in here in the living room, but she's wandered off again. If it becomes possible to capture her on camera, I will do so, I assure you, dear viewers. What I ought to do is have some sort of switch on my OBS that lets me put on some stock Poppy footage, just so people can remain entertained while I do this whole streaming thing. Are we there yet? Where are we? Ah, yes, okay, we're here. We're a bit too far that a ways. Let's go, I guess... I don't want to accidentally fly over stuff that might trigger bad things, so let's go back and we'll follow the coastline. We're supposed to sail in with a ship there. Although I think in this CD version of the game, those bugs were fixed. Here we are. Oh, there's a cannon. Pity for them, we're flying. some huts. Hello! Wow. Lurker raid.
Warning. Warning.
I'm glad the raid audio is working this time. Hello, welcome on in. Galara Dragon, Crown Fran's looking to raid you. Thank you so much. Let's get you a shout out. Thanks so much, Galara. Welcome on in. What were you doing? Oh, that's right, you were making the pixel art. Nice. Hello everyone, my name is James Neko. I do DOS gaming mostly, and of course during the month of December I will be trying to do exclusively DOS gaming, because we are participating in December. And it's a lot of fun and a good excuse to play DOS games, which I was going to do anyway, but you know, I got to show off my VII mosaic again as well. Nice, with the avatar portraits. Yes, Poggers, Janet asks. Let's have a look at that, because I'm on the wrong scene. This one, with the female avatar and the equivalent male avatar. Very nice. Excuses, excuses. So thank you for the raid. That's really nice of you. We're basically at the end game here. We're probably going to defeat the Guardian once and for all right now, and never have to deal with this Guardian person ever again. And then just, I guess, go home and have a party. Yeah. Let's park our carpet here. We've got some huts to investigate. Do I have any goods in here that I was going to use, like last minute emergency stuff? Let's grab a glass sword just in case, you know. Maybe two, no sense them going to waste. Oh, you'd mentioned you were an Ultima Dragon, hadn't you? Yes. Long time ago, back in the early days of the internet, when there wasn't really much to do except go to random.com, garfield.com, and sign up to be an Ultima Dragon of the name Spoon Dragon, because that was my handle at the time, via email. Oh, pirate. Good killing. Your Dragonversary is August the 1st, 1998. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I wanted to sort of get into the Usenet group and everything, but we didn't really have the capability of doing that with our tiny trickle of internet we had. So I signed up and I browsed the web pages a bit, and it was nice to see other Ultima content. What chest? We don't need to loot the pirates. The pirates aren't going to have much on them. I mean, they do have some food, which is nice to have. Because this party gets very hungry all the time, like crazy. So let's just grab some fish and chips, don't mind if I do. And they have some barrels of stuff here, cool, cool, even more food. Load up, YOLO. All this battling killing is going to work up an appetite. Jeez. Carl Fishy, yours is March 22, 1995, just a month after Galara. Nice. Booze, some fish. That chest looks interesting. Maybe we'll open it. Got 34 gold coins. Fantastic. We'll spend all those on drinks at the Blue Boar once we defeat the Guardian. Entirely possible we cross paths back then, quite possibly. Yeah, the Ultima community is a very tight-knit community, I think. Something about these games makes us love them. Ooh, big pirate fortress. But they've locked the door and they can't get to us. Unless, I suppose, we... hang on. We're not fleeing. We're making a tactical retreat. Can I unlock the door from here? This is exactly when I was using Usenet the most too. Not that I was anyone special back then. Oh, Galara, you are quite special. Alright, have at ye. Cursed Line Offspring. And it seems like there's more to kill inside the building. Which is locked for some reason. Thankfully we can hack that door down. Yeah, okay, there's definitely someone else down here that needs a good killing. Skeleton key for this door. Unlock magic for the other door. I hope we're going to have enough mana to cast all the unlocked magic that we need. I was mostly giddy at the idea of seeing other people talking about Ultima. Yes, quite true. Just finished Ultima 7 a few days ago. Nice, Skeeve Dragon. Where is unlock magic? It's 4th circle. Okay, pirate, have at ye. Come on, everyone. Pathfind down here, thank you. We've got a barrel of booze, pirates, cannonballs, some powder kegs, and yet another locked chest. There's got to be something pretty special in this chest. There's a poison dagger, some gloves, and some gold, and a great dagger. That's great. Well, we hoard these things anyway because they're shiny, so yoink, yoink. And I can't see the boy, so here you go. Report thy feet to Lord British, indeed. Also,
Thundercats!
Gareth underscore Hughes just subscribed, you bloody legend.
Gareth, we talked about this. You don't need to do this, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. You don't need to, but thank you. Yeah, just avoiding Usenet University at the time, but Usenet got me into social software, which is basically my whole career, yes, so it worked out nicely. And... oh, you did it for U6. Nice. That is very loud. Yes, Gareth. Well, if you find that it's too loud, you can just stop subscribing. It's fine. It's just, you know, disincentivize you for being too wholesome and generous. So this is this pirate camp. I think maybe we parked the wrong area, because there's supposed to be a big door into the Guardian's area, and I think those pirates just respawned. Worst business model ever. Okay, no, that's definitely where the Guardian is setting up shop.
Thundercats!
Carl Fishy just subscribed, you bloody legend. Have some Bezos back.
Have some Bezos bucks. Thank you very much, Carlfish, for subscribing with Prime. The only ethical way to subscribe to any Twitch channel.
100.
And Galara, thank you so much for the bits. That's very nice of you, really. Oh no, we've got a hype train. Oh no. Pay no attention to the hype train notification. Even though it's at 69%, which is very nice. Hey, Poppy. Poppy is here. Living room. Oh, hi. Yeah. She's moving around so that she can't be captured by the camera. Tree! Bork, bork. Thank you again for the 100 biddies.
Treacle Chid X100. Bork, bork, bork.
That's very nice of you. Thank you. Okay, well, we'll see if Poppy settles, and then we can repoint the camera.
Thundercats!
Skeet Dragon just subscribed, you bloody legend. Galara underscore dragon gift to the tier 1 sub to Skeet Dragon. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Galara, thank you very much. It was very nice of you to gift sub to Skeet Dragon there. Skeet Dragon, enjoy the emotes. Quite unnecessary, I assure you. But yeah, thank you very much. You can see Poppy just briefly in the corner there. Okay, she's just skulking around. Okay, that's fine. Maybe one day I'll have some sort of roving camera on wheels system that will just track the cat as she progresses through the house. Look how cloudy it is suddenly. An omen. But yeah, there's supposed to be a way through the mountains. She would immediately destroy it. Yes. Was this just like a door in the hillside? I forget. I remember you're supposed to go through kind of like a walled off area first. But since we have the flying carpet, maybe we've landed in that spot? When do we eat? Ah, yes. The ultimate boss of the game, hunger. No way in there. And that's just a bunch of pirates. And there you can see there's like the big building where the Guardian is sitting up. Are we on the wrong side of the island? Because I don't think you go down that end. I thought it was up this end. I suppose we can hop in the magic carpet again and just fly around a bit and find out. Let's fly around and find out. Ooh, hello. I don't know if you heard that. You just went on a little scratching binge and ran up to the door. Okay, it's not there. Let's fly down to the opposite shore and see what's there. I mean, really, if the Guardian wanted his fortress to be completely invulnerable, then he could just wall it off. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to go down and up, like swim up through the bottom bit there, right? You could just embed it in the mountains and not have an actual...
Do you really know where you're going, Avatar?
No, that's the problem. But I think it's here. Shrine of the Codex. Well, it's locked. We can't progress. Unless this key that we got from Hook works. Of course, that we could have just flown over. But there's another one in the side of the mountain that we have to get through. So here it is, I guess. Between these columns, upon this pedestal, once sat the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom. Now it lies in the infinite darkness of the void, forever shining as a beacon of knowledge to the races of man and gargoyle. Those who would seek the wisdom contained therein must unite the mystic lenses in the same manner as the Avatar did more than 200 years ago. Lord British. Good luck with that, though, because the lenses are at the Royal Museum. To search for singularity through control, passion, and diligence. Lord Drex Nogson. As shrines go, it's quite nice. The whole double pillar thing going on. But the entrance should be here, yes. Let's drop another save, why not? So here we go. End game dungeon. It's a little tricky, and there's a whole teleport trap dealie involved. Undead Lich to fight, but I think we've got this. Ah, this is the Throne of the Guardian. This is where he's just going to sit and look out. He needs a really big chair. What's this weird blue stuff? It's just like a little puddle of water? I don't know. Was there a lever next to his chair? I forget. No? Steph's Mortician. I hope I've managed to pronounce that right. Steve a Mortician? Yeah. It's just about right. Welcome in. How are you doing? I've forgotten... Oh, here we go. More doors. They're still locked. That's odd, because we haven't picked up any other keys yet, but we could just bash them down. It's just a wooden door. This is where the Fellowship cult members sleep. We've just got some very culty bedding going on here for indoctrination. Ultima. Always has to involve some killing of children at some point. It's okay, people. These are cult members. They're being mind controlled. It's okay that we just give them a good killing. I'm good. Steph, if you just want to keep it short, sure. I do want to make sure I get people's names right. It's tricky to pronounce things on the internet, and sometimes you only get a couple of chances to ask about pronunciation and things. I know, like, for myself, it's a 50-50 coin toss whether people say James Nico or James Neko. Neko is the one that's technically correct, but, you know, fun story, when I originally picked that handle, I did what everyone else was doing. I just googled Japanese word for cat, and I pronounced it wrong myself for a while. So yeah, it's fine. It's just like an artifact of us having this text-based communication. You can kill children, you don't have to kill the children. Well, they came at us, like, we're defending ourselves, and they keep respawning, actually. There's that one dungeon in the Ultima 4? It just had a bunch of waves of children coming at you. Ultima 5 had children attack you. I think it was U5, yeah. Weebs butchering Japanese since 1999. Very true, Gareth. I've forgotten how to open these doors. It's been a while. Was there a hidden lever? I feel like for sure there was a secret lever next to the chair to open the doors there. But I'm not seeing it. It wouldn't have put the... Oh, here we go. Secret passage. That's what the water's for. It's to try and hint you to go in there and find out what the deal is. Nice. I could use a little food. All right, food stop. Break time. How you doing, puppy? Thanks. Cheese for everyone. Yeah, the infamous child room was Hislos in the US. It was a way out of the way in a room that you didn't need to go anywhere near. You had to go all the way to the bottom of the dungeon and then back up a few levels even to get to it. Right. Anybody else? Alright. Someone of staunch moral beliefs found it. Yes, and wrote Garrett a nasty letter that he was promoting child abuse. Of course, yes. So he vowed to make it possible to kill children in every game since. I have a bad feeling. Yes, Avatar. So you should. Oh, here we go. Another secret passage. Except this one doesn't quite let us into the room. Can we double click this? How strange. Well, we don't need to go there yet, so that's fine. Thing is, it wasn't meant to be literally child abuse. They were running out of ideas for dungeon rooms. They needed another monster type for this out-of-the-way room. Fanfans looking to raid you. Hello, Sonneveld. You were looking. No worries, Sonneveld. Lurk as much as you like, or need to. So it looks like they've just got some prisoners here and more fellowship people. Also looking here a bit too sorry. Don't be sorry, Sonneveld. Yeah, these are very effective prisons they've got for these people, because it's just solid walls everywhere. So they use the child sprite and lock them behind some pillars. You have to pull a lever even to get to them. Yeah. Ah, here we go. So we've got some lever puzzles now. What does this one do? I guess we're locked in here. What about this lever? As far as the game knows, it's just another monster. The game has no moral quandaries. Yeah. Personally, I'd like to see dogs and cats not be an enemy in video games. I don't much care about the children. They could be an enemy if you really wanted them to be, I guess, but the doggos and the catos, there should be no reason to have to attack them. We're just stuck in here now. You could run away yourself, charm them, put them to sleep. Lots of alternatives to child slaughter. Well, in 7 at least, there's often not much option other than to press C and hope for the best. Oh, here we go, some of that's opened now. Come on, team. There's probably a way out in here somewhere. Oh, no. Didn't want to talk to you, Spark. I feel it represents anything besides a few pixels and some code, yeah. Well, It would have been around the sort of same time as the Satanic Panic with Dungeons and Dragons and things, right? It just moved on from saying, oh, these pencil and paper games are turning our children into Satan worshippers, and then like, oh, now there's these video games. They're the real threat. Nope, sorry, Spark. Okay, so there's some combination of levers to get us out of here, maybe? We keep killing this poor guy over and over. I mean, I'm just pulling levers at random just to see what happens. We could have probably just avoided this whole area altogether and not had to deal with all this stuff. We can get into this room now, but there's still no way out. But we did get a key out of it, which is probably a good thing. Grab this key. And a ring and an ankh. And some food. Ultima 8 was more Satanic Panic? I guess, yeah. The box art definitely drew a few heads. I will get into playing Ultima 8 at some point. Probably after we finish Serpentine. Yes, my friend, Iolo asks. No, sorry, bye. It is always a pleasure to speak with thee, my friend. Yep, I'm going on. We're just trying to find a way out. We've got a key. Enough, guy that keeps respawning. Why can we not leave? Ultima 8 had pentagrams. Gasp. Indeed. In fact, a friend of mine, his mum was not pleased when she saw that box. Yeah. The box that I have, it's when they did a budget re-release of the game. So it's not the whole full box is the flames and the pentagram. It's like a whiter box with the pentagram, like the original cover art, in a smaller box on the middle. So I guess that wasn't quite as drastic. In case it isn't obvious, although I've beaten Ultima 7 a few times, I really don't remember much about the end game. Because for me, a lot of the time, playing Ultima 7 was more about building a nice house somewhere and having fun and putting off the whole end of the world thing until later, maybe. I feel like we've got to have a way out through here because this is where we saw that secret. And would you stop shooting us? Are we thinking hidden lever? Yes, hidden lever. There we go. Freedom! We're done with that area. We've got the key, which is hopefully for this door, because if it's not, we have to go back. That's the nice part. The inevitable end of the world only happens when you're ready. Exactly. We did have a quick peek at the Aurora viewer before you came in, Galara, and oh yeah, the planets are sort of aligning quite nicely now. The whole astronomical alignment, it's definitely a thing that's happening. And more lever puzzles. Now, let's save here. The problem with bad criticisms games is that they distract from valid criticisms. True. So what we're supposed to do is to sort of derp around with all these levers, and I think maybe get to the central lever? But the fun thing is the game does give us a telekinesis spell. So if we get stuck, we could just start pulling levers remotely. Like this one, maybe. What does that one do? Nope, don't need that one. It is a bit of a waste of mana, maybe, but could always rest in the middle of the dungeon. What about those levers? Telekinesis is your friend, yes. Spells like Mark and Recall or Telekinesis, okay, yeah, they do break the game a lot. There we go. But why not? Why not break the game this way? It just means you have to design your puzzles better if you want things to be challenging. Okay, well, they're trying to attack us. And it kind of looks like this is one of those walls that will open up if we pull that lever. Hi! Any goodies on you? No. They just had a little sitting area here where you could sit and talk about how much you love the Guardian. Love his big red Muppet face. Hi! We've got a single vial of serpent venom here, not that it's particularly useful for us, but here you go, Spark. I know you've been jonesing for a fix. Where's the cat? The cat is sitting on some brown paper Uber Eats bags that I brought back home. And it's just a bit out of camera range, sorry. Okay, we've got a locked gate here. Any of these keys going to work with it? Nope. No. Is it lockpickable? Yes. I don't know if this lever does anything useful. Well, it poisons us. Hooray. About this one. Just slowly going through all the Guardian's stuff. Oh, that's caused a gazer to appear. Fun. A gazer is, of course, the legally distinct but similar to Beholder enemy, and we need to reveal it because it's gone invisible. Dropped 9 gold coins. Oh dear, Sentry's fallen unconscious. How are we doing with hit points? Yoda's fine, Spark's fine, Jan's fine. Sentry is at 0. Okay, well let's give you a heal, old friend. Now let's give you a great heal. And maybe a save. When I first played Ultima 7, I didn't follow the plot, so ended up in cities out of the expected order and got all sorts of conversations that made no sense. Yeah, you can do that a little bit. The one that I always got was you would go to Moonglow and everyone's talking about Penumbra, who has been asleep for 200 years. Oh, if only someone could wake her up. So you do that, and then she says, hey, thanks. Who told you to go wake me up? Was it A, the Time Lord, who I haven't met, or B, Nicodemus, who I either hadn't met or I'd met him and he's quite mad. But other than that, like, it doesn't break the plot too much. It just means you have to go back and go on the whole Wisp dialogue talking to Questline. Yeah, there's a key on top of that well. Hi guys, how's it going? We really are slaughtering our way through these fellowship peoples. Now, why would you carry plate armor and also in a chest carry a backup set of chain armor? Why would you even bother doing that? Anyway, well, there's a key. Need to keep track of these. This key with a little nub on it. And a lever that we've flipped because probably flipping levers is useful. Anything else down this way? Okay, this is probably the key that we picked up from the well. In Minnock, I got the conversation about the helmets before first meeting Lord British. Oh, interesting. Oh, guy with a hammer. Is everyone okay after that? That's one of the tougher weapons. Everyone's mostly fine, yes. And this dude was wearing a full set of magic armor. Hey! Nice. We can take this old crappy gorget off and give you a nice shiny one. And we may as well just take the armor, because I love hoarding shiny things. We've got a key, which I suppose we can use on this door immediately. And interestingly, there's a key on this side of the door as well. I wonder if there's a bit of lightning there. Yeah, it's the same key. So there's a way for someone to get out if they somehow find themselves here. Yeah, Poppy's happily snoozing on the bit of brown paper bag there. Wonder if I can move the puppy cam. Let's do that. Just kidding. The main reason I prefer Serpentine to Blackgate is the keyring. I love the keyring. The keyring, the food button, and the spellbook key. Very great. I was very tempted to play this using Exalt, just so those quality of life features would be built in. But really, if I'm doing it for the nostalgia, you can't go wrong with DOSBox and my actual original copy of the game and everything. Hi. There we go. PoppyCam is fixed for the moment. Back in the day, I bought VII before I even had a computer that could run it. Right. It was a challenge to run it. I had a very special Ultima boot disk just to not load EMM386 or XMS stuff so that it could do its crazy own custom memory management. Alright, let's see what's through this teleporter. More levers. Whoops, we walked onto the teleporter to flip this. There we go. Cool. Oh, they've got a little... I feel like I should cast a spell here. Is everyone doing okay? We're fine. Just start killing. I'll tell you when to stop. I knew I was getting a new one, but U7 came out before I could get it. Wow. Yeah, they've got nothing. But yeah, I've got this little Fellowship Worship Center, and behind the curtains are some metal doors. Maybe if we remove the Fellowship Medallion from this pedestal? Ah. And another locked door. Are any of these keys gonna work with it? There's the teleporter key, there's the well key. U7 was bigger than my entire hard drive when I bought it. 20 megabytes hard drive, and U7 is 21 megabytes, yeah. And that's before you even get into the save games. Save games are huge, because it's basically storing the entire world's state of any kind of movable items you might have. If I recall, there's a secret room around here that has the key, but I could be thinking of a different area. Oh hi, there's a weird mirror. Let's flip this and go down this path. Is it a Kraken? It's a Kraken. Where are you running off to? Gang, come on. Group up. The weird... Oh, here we go. Baldur's Gate 2 was unplayable on our PCs when we got it. Well, Ultima 9 was basically unplayable on my computer when I got it. But that was fixed eventually with downloading the latest DirectX drivers. The latest being DirectX 5 or something. Let's see what's in the scroll. Throne of Change keeps thee at bay, but virtue shall show thee the way. That is a clue for the teleporter thing later. What's this say? Expor. Okay, is this a teleporting mirror first of all? It is a teleporting mirror. It's dumped us back at the start of the dungeon. Guardian is very trolley. Like, at this point, I wouldn't put it past him to put some sort of lever that says, pull this lever to unlock the secret Guardian killing weapon, and you pull it and you just get a pie thrown at your face. Oh, come on, we're not doing this puzzle again. Not that we did it the first time. We just need to get through it. There we go. Ha! Gotcha! I still haven't figured out a way to stop the intro message from triggering when spam bots show up like that. But, yes. I've been seeing that one go around for a while lately, so I made sure to add it to my list of terms. The auto ban. We never really went up this way, did we? Because these people were busy doing their thing. Ooh, I can smell my bread. I put a bread cooking in my bread maker earlier today, and in about half an hour it'll be ready. So we have a time limit on beating the Guardian now. Oh my! Would you look at that? That is a big pile of corpses and a dragon. You could put a chat delay for mods, then make your bot a VIP instead. Chat delay for mods, then make my bot VIP. I don't know what you're getting at, Gareth. Like with the message for the intro, I just need to make it so that if the bot's taking an action like banning someone, it's not going to also welcome them into the channel. I want to keep it as a mod so that it can auto-ban the spammer that's just shown up. You might not see it because it got bopped so quickly. Yeah. I don't want to take manual actions on my own channel while I'm playing games. I want my bot to do these things. What does this sign say? Beware the dragon. Interesting. I'm not scared of no dragon. Oh, look at that horde! Oh no, yeah, there's a lot of corpses here. I mean, we could try and go through them all and loot them all, but there's quite a lot. Some of them Fellowship members, some of them were wearing Ankhs. Thunder. And Poppy has moved once again. Poppy might be hiding under the bed now. But look at this! Look at all the treasure! I'm going to not worry too much about us looting this right now because we're already decked out and we're fine. And, you know, why would we need to get all this treasure? Oh wow, you've been carrying a lot of stuff too. Just in case you didn't have enough gear when you arrived. Yeah, I suppose if you wanted to speedrun it, you could gear up at this point if you somehow survive the dragon. But because it's me, even though there's absolutely no chance that we're going to be stuck in Britannia after we defeat the Guardian here, let's just do a quick mark on yellow for gold. And I can loot that later. More Krakens. I shall have thine head. I don't think it has a head. This is suspicious. It's very stark and sooty and there's a lever in there. Oh, and that's the scroll that we came across earlier. Okay. Let's make a run for it. Yikes. It's on fire. But it's fine, we can just go around here. No one's too injured, are they? Alright. So that was the thing about the Throne of Change, blah 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 blah. And here we are at the mirror where the Guardian trolled us. But we have at least now picked up another key, or no, it's the lever that we pulled there, that I think will help us. And the clue here is Expor, which of course everyone knows is the magic for extinguishing things. We could probably do it manually, but we have actually got spells for that sort of thing. Ignite, douse. So we'll just make sure we're using the spells in case it's important. How about now? Alright, fine. Keep your stupid mirror. I don't care. Let's go back through here. And then back through here. And kill a bunch of people. Yeah, verily, they say. Thunder. Hey, where are you going? still here, stuck with this door. It's not a lock-pickable door, is it? That would be really dumb. Bag of tricks. It was a lock-pickable door. Okay, we've got a weird statue of whatever the hell that is. Guy in armor on a holy quest. But the curtain here is drawn, so maybe we can just walk through. And now we're in a room with various lightning bolts and a lich. Kill it. Kill it quickly. Can you kill the lich, please, sword? The sword recoils in something akin to horror. That creature is beyond even my power. I suggest that thou hackest to bits, if possible, then burn the pieces, Arcadian offers helpfully. Thanks, sword, you're really helpful. Bye. Can you give me my magic back? Energy seem a little low, bye. Forgive me, master, but I shan't be leaving. However, thou mayest cease thy speaking, if thou dost wish it. Alright, we killed it. We could get to loot a single gold coin. And get out of the fire, please. Fire is bad. Oh, sentry. What a portentous night we have chosen to finish off Ultima 7. Alright, do we have enough mana left for some healing spells? Pick yourself up. Guardian laughing IRL. Oh, Ayolo's at 1 hit point as well. Let's give Iolo the old great heal. When I first got K's this, I had everyone in my party equipped glass swords for the last fight. Kind of ruined the scripted part, yeah. Wow, what bad typing. Yeah, I'm not sure what you were trying to do there that got auto-completed. Wow. Okay, this thunder was entirely intentional, and I've just done this to add to the ambiance. Yes. Pro streamer. What was I looking for? Potions. Suppose I could turn the poppy cam on the outside just so I could see any lightning flashes that occur. Orange potions. No, that's not it. There we go. Have a quick yellow. And are we actually out of orange potions? So we are. Should have picked some up. Oh well, have some protection, you guys. It's very loud. Today was super gross, definitely needed this. Oh yeah, the cool change is beautiful, guys. Yeah, I don't think my camera would actually pick up very much. Oh, there's a little bit of lighting. And the cat is nowhere to be seen, so it sort of makes sense. I made a stupid mistake of fitting a monitor on myself on my monitor when it was over 30C in here. Ooh, what a nightmare. Monitor is 43 inches, so it's actually super heavy. Yeah, I'm not using monitor arms at the moment. I kind of want to, but by the same token, the desk that I'm on, it's not like a proper computer desk. It's just a table. And I've had it for so long that it's kind of sagging in the middle. I don't know if it can just withstand the weight of two monitors all loaded onto one single point of it. Didn't realize our lightning and thunder would be synced up. Yeah, maybe. I am in Sydney. Somewhere in Sydney. I'm obviously not going to disclose exactly where I live. Alright, well we've got a spell that can wake people up, I guess. Don't have potions for it. Awaken! There we go. Let us continue on our quest. Got some ghosts. The ghost is not attacking us. Friendly ghost. It's kind of bothering us a little bit. We've got a spider that is attacking us. You can't talk to this ghost, can you? Alright, now we have two options for teleporters. Let's give this a good save. What is through teleporter number 1? Takes us here, fight some skeletons. Slimes, maybe? We could just walk straight past them, honestly. It's just slimes. Ow! What? A lich just suddenly appeared and did lethal damage to me. Yay. Let's reload that save. That's just how combat has to go sometimes in Ultima. I could slow the game down a bit and maybe have a few seconds to deal with that lich before it kills us. But then the actual act of walking around gets a bit painful. Oh, right, the skeletons. Those potions that we had, all the purple ones, was it always just super slow back in the day? Well, I think what the case of it is, Gareth, is that DOSBox, the emulation core that I'm using is one that does like dynamic just-in-time recompilation or emulation or something like that. So some bits of the game are faster than others, whereas if I was playing it on original hardware, it would all be consistently slow or consistently fast. It was still a bit of an issue with how the game ran sometimes, but it was a bit smoother, I feel like, maybe, back in the day. Alright, let's deal with this undead monstrosity. No, not the slimes. We don't care about the slimes. Much easier. As much as I want to see you finish, it's getting way too late for me to be awake still. Have fun. Good night. Thank you, Carl. Thank you. Sorry, your name is Blue. Skeeve Dragon. Thank you so much. No worries. Have a good night. For what it's worth, I'm hoping to finish soon because I can smell my bread that's almost finished baking in the bread maker. Alright, let's get rid of these energy fields. Dispel field, dispel field. Dispel, is it fifth? It's fifth. And run through. Well, I also bake bread. No bread maker, unfortunately. Are we clones? We could be. We've got the clone spell. At 6th circle? Yes, clone. I want to use it, but I don't think the clone will be able to go through teleporters right now, so we'll just see how it goes. Okay, it's taken us to another room with more teleporters. Hooray. Yeah, I think the cat is definitely hiding. So we've got a door that's leading to an empty room. Aha! Secret passage time. If in doubt, look for secret passages. It is always secret passages. A little difficult to find out where the walls are, though. This secret passage otherwise seems to just be ending in the T. Oh, it's a maze. Secret passage maze, everybody. And the pathfinding solve it. Oh, this is that lightning room we were in before. Forget where we're even trying to go. Maybe this is just an alternative way. Oh, it's just a secret. It's just a shortcut way you could get to this area if you didn't want to go through the other bits. Can we go there, please? Something I think maybe not everyone would know about this game is that, yeah, you can double right-click and have the avatar pathfind for you. Alright, so we came through here, we've got another purple and another green. Let's try purple. Cave. Ah, secret passage, and here we are. This is the Throne of Change, mentioned by the riddle thing. And we've come here through a secret passage, so that kind of primes us to believe that there might be other secret passages. The Throne of Many Changes. We're very close to the endgame, people. Let's sit down on this Throne of Many Changes. Huh, nothing's changed. Oh well, I guess we'll get up. Oh, but wasn't there a different room to the south of us here? Oh, and there's a little mage dude. Hi. Through this secret passage that we'd come through previously. A mage wearing plate magic armor. Here you go, Sentry. Can you hold anything else? And he's got a funky green key. Avuzul! Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome on in. Let's give you a quick shout out. Avuzul has also been participating in December. More wands that we're never going to use, more Fire Doom ones that we're never going to use. Lots of cool gear, but we're near the end game now. We're very almost about to finish. Just been drunk for a bit since Grand's Raid. No worries. Grand's streams can have that effect on people. And we've got a random spellbook here, which is actually very random. It's bookmarked to the Armageddon spell, so I guess we're glad that we killed this mage before he was gonna... Right? But, you know, just in case you didn't have a bunch of these spells by the end game, help yourself to another book, why not? That's a locked chest, but I think the key that we got off of the mage's corpse is the key that we need. And yeah, he's just got some more more potions, another great dagger, that's great. As well, hold on to a few of these. So that was one change in the Throne of Many Changes. Oh, hello we go. Secret passage. Someone was obviously trying to dig their way out. We got another key. What does this key do? Who knows? I was keeping track of them all in the spreadsheet, but since we're near the end of the game, it's pretty much like, okay, we'll just figure it out as we use them. Alright, let's sit on the throne of many changes again, and see if there are indeed many changes. Well, the mage's body's disappeared. And, okay, the secret passage takes us somewhere else now. Poison fields, and another teleporter. I don't think I want to use that teleporter. I think it might just be an alternative way into this area. Just run through the fields, it's fine, everyone. You're just going to get a little poisoned. Aha, here we go. Magically locked doors, that's no problem. Every mage uses the same combination to lock their doors, so you can just use the one unlock magic spell. Oh great, it's another lich. Thankfully, I think Iola got a shot off before it went invisible. Right. Locked door. Okay. What about this blue key that we found? That's the one. And this is another throne, but this is the Throne of Virtue. And by sitting on the Throne of Virtue, we can add a new destination to the Throne of Many Changes. And there's a random drunk guy shouting outside. Also, Spark seems to be unconscious for some reason. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think it's fine. Crazy weather like this makes humans go crazy. Okay, people are hurting, so let's... I mean, obviously people are hurting, there's someone outside yelling drunken insults at people. But let's heal some people up. Bark, have a great heal. There you go. I gotta take off for the night, way past my bedtime. Good luck with the rest of the game. Thank you, Galara Dragon. Thank you again for the raid. If people haven't followed Galara, please do so. And yeah, we're very close to the end. You can probably catch the end game on YouTube or VODs or something. Take care. Thanks again. Bye. Is everyone else healthy? I think Iola needs a heal. You're fine, you're fine. Yeah, let's just use regular old heal. How am I doing for mana, by the way? 23, that's not too bad. Let's give it another save. Throne of Many Changes. Alright. This should be the last Throne of Many Changes we need. Not sure where that leads to, but there's a dead body that we can just about see. Another lich. Game is just spamming liches at us at this point. And a teleporter.
Stop the Avatar! I will come through the Black Gate now. Do not let him near.
Here we go. Avatar, stop where thou art. Thou shalt not succeed in thy quest to destroy the Black Gate. Art thou mad? The Guardian is much too powerful for thee. He shall crush thee like an insect. The fate of Britannia now belongs to him and to the Fellowship. The Guardian is the land's true ruler. Bow down to him, Avatar, and perhaps he shall give thee a place at his side. Bow down to him now. Hook points at you. I say kill the Avatar. She is dangerous. Cut her throat. I say we attack now. Forskis shouts, to kill, to kill. Abraham yells, let us make fish bait out of her. Death to the Avatar! Long live the Guardian! Screams Elizabeth. So be it. The Fellowship hereby sentences the Avatar to immediate death. Kill her now. Oi. And... here it is, the final fight. Just let me flip through my book here. Time stop. We could do another mass death, but let's do... where's Hook? Where's Hook in this mess? There's Batlin. Oh, hang on. There's Hook. Let's do a Death Vortex on Hook, please. And how about an energy field on Elizabeth? And I guess Abraham's over there. Hebel! Hello, welcome on in. Merry December to you, friend. We are at the final fight of Ultima 7 Part 1, The Black Gate. And just so that we've got like everyone protected, I wouldn't mind guzzling down a few of these potions while time is paused. And actually, you know, we can also throw a sleeping potion over there at Abraham. And Vorskis. And Elizabeth. Might even affect Batlin as well. Abraham can have one. Take that. God, it's December. When did that happen? It's still Halloween. I'm still playing a spooky game. It's December, Gareth. Merry December. Okay, I'm out of the good potions. Alright, everyone, start killing.
Are you sure? Think again.
Batlin watches Hook's death with icy resignation. Time seems to slow as he turns to you. That's because I cast Time Stop. This battle is not done, Avatar. Dost thou imagine thyself an immortal? The Guardian is far more. Return to your precious earth and rest. Sleep, that he may visit your dreams with countless visions of death in the belly of the great sea serpent. As for me, I shall be gone. Thou shalt never find me. Farewell, Avatar. All right, good work, team. Let's take a selfie. Nice. Loot the corpses. Oh yeah, some ammo there. Basic sword. Very basic stuff. It's a good idea to target Batlin. To target Hook first, because then Batlin will teleport away. It's a great shame that we couldn't kill him today, but we'll go after him in Ultima 7 Part 2, the Serpentile. Now let's make a save game for no reason. Well, chronology isn't Ultima Underworld 2 next? Yes, and I might well do that, Steph. Yeah, I might do that next, but we'll figure it out. But now, okay, the Black Gate is protected. Can't do anything. But we do have these little cubes and things that we picked up from defeating the Guardian's various dungeons. So we can defeat the barrier here. If we can find them in our backpack. There we go, prism. Finally, the sphere. I think I liked Ultima Underworld 1 more because of how standalone it was. I didn't really play Ultima Underworld 1, actually, Sonneveld. I started that series with Underworld 2. Underworld 2 nearly ended me, haha. Tried to do blind first time run, never again, literally. Well, I got fairly far, it's just that I got stuck at some point and put it down for a bit, and as you do...
So, Avatar, the moment of truth has come. You can destroy the Black Gate, but you will never return to your beloved Earth, or you can come through now and go home. It is your choice.
I would guess Ultima Underworld 1 was more groundbreaking, yeah, but then once they'd perfected the engine, they could do more interesting things with it. And yes, now we have a choice. We can destroy the Black Gate, but never return home to our precious Earth. Or we can come through and go home. Canonically, what we're going to do is this. We're going to use Ridium's wand that makes Blackrock explode on the Black Gate. Like some of the puzzles with the dreams, I don't think I'd ever figured out. Right. I think I had a guide, but it was one I got from a BBS somewhere. Here we go. Guardian could come through at any moment. Let's do something about it. Why are we just staring? Oh, he's coming through.
No, you cannot do that! You must not! Damn you, Avatar! Damn you!
Haha. Suck shit, Avatar. Suck shit, Guardian. We've done it. The Guardian has been stopped. Thank you for the GGs. Damn you, Avatar, damn you! Hey, Wob. Welcome.
Avatar! You think you have won? Think again! You are unable to leave Britannia, whereas I am free to enter other worlds. Perhaps your puny Earth shall be my next target.
Actually, our puny Earth won't be his next target. He's going to be busy in Serpentile for a bit. Thank you everyone for all the GGs. It is great that we've finally finished this in 20 episodes. A lot less than XCOM. I shall have to report this to Lord British, obviously. And yeah, see you on Serpentile or Ultima Underworld 2, depending on what we're doing. What I will do just to finish off the stream, because my bread is smelling good and I'll need to take it out of the machine, we'll take a look at the alternative ending. And although you are, at the moment, helpless to do anything about the Guardian's final threat, another thought nags at you. What became of Batlin, the fiend who got away? I should have been reading all this out. But just too excited that we've defeated, like we've beaten the game. That is another story. One that will take you to a place called the Serpent Isle. I quit Twitter after he didn't like my completion tweet. Ah. Well, there's other better reasons to quit Twitter these days. Congratulations! You have completed Ultima VII in 1 month and 9 days. Something. And then we get the credits. In fact, while we're running the credits, I'm just going to take the bread out of the machine, assuming it's ready. I will be right back. We will have a look at the alternative ending. Good run 2, time to boot up Ultima 8. Kitchen sub and all enjoying the bread. Thank you. I wonder how many people wrote Lordbridge with those stats. Quite possibly a lot. Yeah, he still gets them. Programming Cynic, I want that job title. Bread report. It hasn't risen nearly as much as it normally does, so it could be a bit of a failure there. Don't know why, maybe the yeast is no good. It will still be edible. It will still be fine. Yeah, they've got the credits here, and there's some fun quotes as well that you can see from the developers that gets unlocked after you've seen the credits. There's all the fun music that we use as our starting soon screen. My phone is buzzing. Thank you. So yeah, the plan is next week we'll still play Ultima 7, but we will play Ultima 7 House Flipper Edition. We will treat the crap out of it. We can have a look at some various secret locations in the game, and we can... ooh, the multi-user mistress, Mary Margaret Ibser. I got a little distracted there. We'll take over a house. We can vote in the Discord, I guess, where we want to build a house or which house we want to flip, and we'll do it up nicely and just have a bit of fun with it. Medievalization use code guru, Beth Miller. I guess that's the person responsible for throwing all the these and thous into the conversation. Board of the Dead, John Watson. We'll go see the Hall of the Dead next week. And yeah, I guess I'm going to have to dust off my Ultima Underworld 2 save just to see where I was up to in it and if it's salvageable. It would be nice to do that and just finish it off from where I was a decade ago. But we may want to start over, and if I do that, we'll probably want to use like a walkthrough to help us just get through it in, you know, under 100 episodes. Because we got through this one in 20 episodes, each of them being about 2 hours long. But a lot of that's just because I've played this game so often I know where everything is. And I'm not as familiar with Ultima Underworld 2. The Ultima 7 team would also like to thank all the wives, husbands, girlfriends, boyfriends, family and co-workers who supported and suffered with us during this production. Without them, we would never have survived. Animals were harmed in the course of producing Ultima 7. It's a work of fiction. Any resemblance to persons living or dead is purely coincidental, especially the Time Lord. Definitely not from another fictional property. There it is, the Voodoo Memory Management System. Bane of early people wanting to play Ultima 7 everywhere. I learned Martin Galway worked on the sound for Ultima 7. I don't know who Martin Galway is. Has he been involved in something else, Carlfish? That is, if we reverse it, I am the pagan lord. And it's the same thing the Guardian says if you find that chest in the middle of the Vesper Desert. One of the big composers for C64 games. Interesting. And the game has actually just straight up quit to DOS on us. Which, because of my DOSBox setup, has quit entirely. Let me load that up again. I guess recapture it because as we won't see what's going on. Let's go through the quotes and then we'll do the other ending. A smattering of quotes from the Ultima 7 team. One of these days I'm gonna have to go home. I'm thirsty. Don't easy. This used to work. Something's wrong with my world. Okay, I have some code now. It should work. Jimbo. We will not do another demo before we ship. Okay, I'm eating my words. Now we really won't do another demo before it ships. Wait, isn't January CS yet another demo? As soon as I don't burn the second one, it'll be great. Okay, shed your shoes. You get 2 coats. This is a pseudo beta. Excuse me, Mike, there's a woman picking lint from my toes. I've done every guy on the team except Herman. Severely out of context. I can't remember what it is I'd like to be doing, so I guess that I shouldn't be doing it. Spankamia? Okay, that's Spank me Richard explaining the quotes to a reporter. I question Herman's randomosity. I'll finish Ultima tomorrow after my nap. Max Benson, age 2.5. Don't throw the assembly book at me. Does the sun rise in the east or west? East, right? There's a warrant out for my arrest, and there are some police in the next room. How many of you have warrants out for your arrest? 25% of the Ultima 7 team said yes. We are happy and fulfilled in our well-paying job. Looks like shit. Could be West Texas. I turn off all the lights and I still can't reproduce. Severely out of context. I really like the dismembered body, but we've got to tidy it up some. I would like to minimize the downside of being dead. Air combat mojo bounds, E-I-E-I-O. Has anyone seen Richard? Next game. I never brown-nosed the same way twice. Okay, the game didn't ship on time. It's not my fault. There is no tomorrow, it is only today. LB clueless equals true. Discovered in use code. Here we are in the 6th month of our final hour. Others write software. Death rides a pale horse. Preceding quotes have been a presentation of Origin Systems Inc. They may not be produced either electronically or mechanically without the express written consent of Origin Systems Inc. Oh, it's a pretty butterfly. Look at the pretty butterfly.
Do not go in. It is a trap. Do you not see? It is a trap.
Alright. We've given the game its proper send-off, but just out of curiosity... Well, firstly, we've killed Hook, right? Just out of curiosity, is there any way Mayor Finnegan is going to let us claim the bounty that he put on the murderer's head? I want that 100 gold I was promised. All complete? Not quite, ma'am. We're just going to see the alternative ending. Yo, Finnegan. I've killed Hook and the Batlin and everything. I hope thou art progressing on the murder investigation. Yes, I've done it all. It's all done. Okay, fine, bye. The mayor nods his head at you and goes on about his business. Whatever. So here's the Black Gate, and we'll have to disable its protections again. That's the sphere prism. Nope, that's my spellbook. So we're about to just do the alternative ending out of the sake of completion.
So, Avatar, the moment of truth has come. You can destroy the Black Gate, but you will never return to your beloved Earth, or you can come through now and go home. It is your choice.
So if we believe him, and why would he lie about a thing like that? Yeah, let's just get out of this place. Let's go home to Earth. This is our last chance to go back home to Earth. No other Ultima game is going to have us start on Earth, after all. So, yeah, let's just go. You run through the Black Gate and are immediately transported back to your safe and sterile home. Yet you wonder how you are to live with the guilt for deserting Britannia and leaving its fate in the hands of the Guardian, who undoubtedly came through the Black Gate and gained control of the land with ease. The end of Ultima 7. The end of Britannia as you know it. On second thoughts, let's not go to Britannia. It is a silly place. It is, Carlfish. And that's that. That's Ultima 7, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with me on this journey. Certainly I weeded out some of the true fans when I was playing XCOM missions repeatedly over and over for 29-something episodes. Did we hit 30 with XCOM? I don't remember. But Ultima 7 definitely way more, like, lots of interesting content all the way through. You know, you never get bored. And I can constantly talk about that game endlessly as well, like all the memories I have of it. So yeah, that's been really great. Like next week Monday we'll do a House Flipper Ultima 7 episode. Either tomorrow or Wednesday. XCOM was about 600 episodes, I think. Yeah, checks out, guys. Either tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on time zones, Dwarf Fortress releases on Steam. And although this is December, I'm making an exception for Dwarf Fortress coming out because it's Dwarf Fortress. So, assuming that becomes available, I might just do a stream of it. But until then, Dwarf Fortress, yes ma'am. Please join me in looking at fellow December streamers. Let's see if my command works today. it's been currently live. James Necko. Well, of course he is. What about ASCII Dwarf Fortress? Well, technically it's not ASCII, Mem. It's the CP something something something, the DOS code page, the tile set that includes like the spades shape that they use for trees. So it's very, very tangentially DOS related, even though that it would never actually run on DOS itself because it needs far too much memory and CPU. DOS is in it so you can DOSember. You see, my command was kind of broken earlier when I tried it, and then I noticed that it's just flaky. DOSember list, and was sometimes returning a proper list of people and sometimes not. So I added some debugging to it, but it seems that legitimately there's no one from the DOSember team streaming right now. I guess because it is kind of like there's a lot of American streamers, it's too late for them. Looking at the DOSember tag, there's no one with the DOSember tag on. What about the DOS tag? Okay, we've got Retro Island Gaming is playing Wizardry. Rig is a bigger and very crazy channel with a lot going on in its channel. It's quite chaotic. I'm not sure I want to go to Rig. Who else is doing retro things? Elsie Golem is live. Sonneveld, if you're saying suggestions in chat right now. Zol says hi. Hi, Zol. You can't spell Dwarf Fortress without DOS. That's true, Rob. I'm the only one live with the category or tag. Yeah. But I noticed some people don't always tag. There was a DOSember streamer on earlier that was running without the tag. God game. Ah, that's right. Our new friend Stefan Matician is playing Ultima 8 Pagan. And although I believe he's playing via ScumVM, we do not gatekeep here in the retro community. Ultima 8 is a DOS game originally, and if you have to play it through some emulator or another, that's quite alright. It was also quite fiddly to get working back in the day. Just let this ad load up, because adverts are a thing. Black gatekeeping. Yes, exactly, Rob. Thanks, Sonneveld. Yes, I just did see that. So yeah, let's see how he's going. He seems to be stuck with some puzzles that have killed him instantly because, hooray, game design. Alright, we'll go over there. Here is my raid call. If you want to add some bongo emotes in there, you can if you feel like it, if you've got them. Thank you again, everyone, for coming by. It's always really nice to see you all and share fun retro games with you all. Check out the Discord if you want to. Check out December stuff if you want to. And I might see you tomorrow or Wednesday night. Who knows? Just stay tuned. Yeah. Thank you for streaming. Thank you for being here, man. Raid is created. Ended screen, and yeah, thank you again, everyone. Thanks to Galara for the gift sub and the raid, and Tree for the bits. Someone else did bits as well, didn't they? Galara for the bits, yes. Everyone go follow Galara Dragon. She is adorable. Bye bye. Take care.